she may want to wait until we get, this is a travel size. We're coming out with the larger size. This is 1 ounce, which is 1.7 ounces, and that's going to be at the same price. Same price, and you're going to get 70% more. She may want to wait to put this in the warehouse until that product is out. That will be a couple of months.
What about that small one?
I think we can get as soon as she has the inventory, we can get IFX in the warehouse. Not in the warehouse, no. But that should be able to ship from Houston fairly quickly.
My question is about pricing. Sincerely, we are told that we have to reject products at price according to the quantity, and it's all fixed, right? Like 8, 1, 2, 4 bottles and so on. But if you buy 1 bottle, it is more than 100 US. The customer is
What model?
yeah, preferred customer directly from the company.
So yeah, so do you mean a preferred customers here?
Yeah, there is such a thing as preferred customer directly to the CRP.
Right.
And we get a cut $20, but it is sold at about $100.
Is that
For 1 bottle, right? No, that's Singapore dollars. That's Singapore dollars. Singapore dollars. I'm talking about American. My question is that we are told they can only get from the company through our introduction and through our sponsorship of those people who want to join. But my sister went to Amazon and she was able to buy at a bottle at $5.59.90.
Here's exactly what happens. This is that's a great question.
Yeah.
There's one way that you will not be successful with this company, and only one way. And I mean this, I've told it to my own family. My daughter's now involved. And I said, please get in, because the timing is perfect. But people who quit will sell their products on Amazon at a low price. As soon as that product's gone, it's gone. So that's why you see some low prices. If it were a distributor, we would contact the distributor, because it is illegal by our policies and procedures to advertise a price lower than suggested retail. So if it is a distributor, we will contact them, we will tell them to cease. If they don't, we will cancel them, because that is strictly against our policies and procedures. What you have there is somebody who has quit trying to get rid of their product.
Even they can do it by selling to Amazon?
Yeah, now there's nothing we can do.
You can't do anything about Amazon?
No, we have tried. Oh, Amazon's not selling it. It's a person that is selling it.
Advertising under Amazon.
They are no longer a distributor. Once they're no longer a distributor, we can't control them. But that's what that is.
That's why,
But let me tell you the question to ask.
yes.
That how do you know when somebody's buying that product online? How do you know that product has not been adulterated? How do you know that it is truly Skincerity or
I
one
saw
of
it.
the?
My sister brought back, and it's exactly the same.
Did you? Was it in the shrink wrap?
Well, everything is wrapped.
Well, I'm not saying it's not, because I know people do that, but that is absolutely a question to ask.
I forgot to separate them from my stocks.
But that happens.
But no,
Let me tell you why it's not important. Why you should not worry about that. This is your business. This is your business, and your business is not only selling product. Where you really do well is when you help other people. When you help other people start their business, you help them grow their business. And that's why I got my daughter involved in this, because she has 3 children. Right now she works for Merrill Lynch, which is a big Bank of America Merrill Lynch. I want her to be able to stay home and take care of her children and not go to work. That's why, and she does that by helping other people get started. That is the key to your business, is helping other people. It is that simple. So, yes, you're going to see that. Don't let it bother you. You'll see it. It won't affect your long-term business unless you allow it. I understand. I understand. There are markets that we have that's a bigger problem. Singapore, it should be a small problem.
David, I'd like to ask you, do you need annual membership? Do you need quota within 3 months? You must hit the targets, the quota within 3 months. You must have annual membership. You must pay annual membership, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, once a year, and I'll tell you why. Because of the software maintenance that is done, and we are charged, everybody who comes in from our software provider, we are charged, and all we're doing is passing that along. Also, we pay hundreds of thousands of dollars every year on software enhancements. Those aren't free. We pay for those. So $59 a year is what gives you your back office, is what gives you everything to look at your entire business. And that's a...
What about your quota? Do you have we must hit a certain amount within 3 months or whatever? Do you have that kind of quota, the period and the amount?
No. Well, I don't understand. There's no quotas.
No, because in some MLM they have this quota. You must,
no.
sell this amount within 3 months. Otherwise, if you don't hit this target, then you will you have to start all over again.
No, we have no quotas. The only thing you have to do is have 100 CV per month, which you can buy product, or you can be on auto ship. There's a number of ways to get that CV. That's the only requirement that we have so that you can remain active and qualified and get your commission. But we have no quotas. No. And I understand there are companies that do that.
So what's the commission like? What's the commission like?
What is the rate?
What's the rate of the commission?
If you're really interested, can I come back to you?
You get paid 10 different ways, and there are a number of ways that you get commission. I can, well, yeah, it'd be better if you do that, because I can't do that. That answer is a long answer. Yeah. These are very, very good questions.
Some other questions?
Some people have complained about the smell. I mean, of course, we move away. But are there any plans to change mask?
No. I mean, that's a good question. That's a good question. And there's a reason. I mean, we looked, or I say we, the development company, Biomedical Development, looked at everything from alcohol but to be able to get the kill, on a medical term, it's a 7-log kill. That's what kills all of the bacteria. And you won't get that with alcohol or anything else. But acetone keeps the barrier liquid in the bottle. When you, and this is amazing to me, the science behind it. Then you roll it on, and you've got a semi-permeable membrane there that, again, that sets up this perfect environment for healing. The acetone, and I've heard people say different things about how to get past that. It's 2 to 3 seconds. Anybody can hold their breath for 2 to 3 seconds, or hold your nose if it really bothers you that much. But We will not be changing that formula. No. That took years and millions of dollars to develop. And so it's very simple. If the smell bothers them, and we've had some people that they just don't like it because of the smell. Fine. And those aren't our people.
Is the smell harmful, David? Is the smell harmful? No.
Oh, no, not at all. No. And again, it's 2 to 3 seconds and it's gone. It is not penetrated into the skin. Pregnant women can use it. It is not harmful at all.
My friend always goes me for having that.
Here's something.
Yes, I do. I always get it.
Here's a point. This was a great question about harm. Can I have everybody's attention just for a second? The first test that the National Institutes of Health requires of any product they fund is a no harm test. No harm meaning that it's not going to adulterate the skin, it's not going to harm you in any way. If in fact any product does not pass the no harm test, the funding stops. And those no harm tests are not done in a laboratory. That's in a clinical setting in a major university. So that's the first thing that happens. So no harm. And we have clinicals on that.
Currently, there are a couple of people who really have bad allergy using it. So a couple of people who don't like it have bad allergies. Since it's hypoallergenic.
Well, it's very, very rare. Now, here's something we learned from dermatology. Everybody's skin, everybody's DNA is different. All of us. Once, and I don't know the percentage, some people are allergic to grapeseed extract, and that is one of the products that's in there. It's natural, but we have had an allergy to that. Some people's skin, again, very, very rare, more fair. I would be surprised. I mean, I look around the room at the beautiful skin in this room, and you know, my family's American Indian. Some of us are dark, some of us are light. I always wanted to be dark. It's just like, you know, when you have straight hair, you want curly hair, and vice versa. I wanted to be dark. I wish I had my skin like you guys have, but I don't. But some people's skin is just sensitive to everything. We've got one person that used to work with us, and it was a guy. He couldn't put anything on his face, nothing he would react to, and that would mean that, I mean, any of our products couldn't use them. That's somebody who is incredibly sensitive to anything, and that happens.
So if it's reacting to the grapeseed oil, should the person continue or just stop?
No. If somebody's allergic, stop. Yeah. If they're allergic, they're not going to get unallergic. But that's very, very rare. Generally what we find, when somebody has had a reaction, they have changed the soap, they have changed a moisturizer, they have changed something. And even though you can say, I washed my face, there's nothing on it. Unless you have gone through a laser treatment and got everything off, or acetone, something like that, you've got residual on your face. When whatever you use and you wash it off, and then I don't know, you use these little sponges, cotton balls, and do all this stuff. I mean, I honestly, I don't know what all that is, but you've still got something on your skin. Generally, there's a reaction there, and do not put it on wet skin. Skin must be dry. Now, most people that won't affect, but some people, if your skin is damp, wet, that can cause a reaction. But generally, they have put it over something. And this is a plus, no matter what you're using, You can use Skincerity over it. But remember, since it's now covering it, it's breathing, it's not going to wipe off, and it's not going to evaporate because the Skincerity barrier will not allow it. So it's going to enhance by up to 40% whatever you've got under it. So generally, that's the situation. These are great questions. It's extract, grapeseed extract, not grapeseed oil. It's an extract. I have no idea. And I'm not being a wise guy. I just don't know. I mean, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a business guy. Actually, I'm a rodeo cowboy. That's another story. But, yes. What's that? You're going to do a test, do it on the inside of the arm, do it on the back of your neck, do it someplace where it doesn't, where it doesn't show. Can I use this as an example? Can I use you for just a moment? All right. That's a great question. All right, can we do a test to make sure somebody's not allergic to something? Of course you can. Now I'm going to give you a little human nature information. If you think positive things are going to happen to you. I mean, it's just that I know it. That is my life. We can really have a long discussion about that. That's where I live. The same is true if you have negative thoughts and you always think, boy, I just don't feel good, or this isn't going to be a good day. I promise you it's not going to be a good day if you think it's not going to be a good day. So if you say, let me test you to make sure you're not going to have a reaction to this, you would just put in that person's mind, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to have a reaction to this. So don't do that. Don't do that. The mind is so powerful. Now, and I'm going to tell you, okay, now you're getting in. And let me tell you this. The mind and your tongue is so powerful. You can think something, but if it's a negative thought, get rid of it. I'm serious. Get that out of your mind and never speak it. Do not let a negative phrase come out of your mouth. Because once you do, you've put it into the universe and it's coming back at you. Don't try it because it will happen. Absolutely. Just keep your thoughts positive. Don't say, I'll tell you what I talked about on Sunday of our last conference. When you get up in the morning, walk to the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror, and smile and say, "Good morning, beautiful. We're having a great day today." Now, let me tell you, that will make a difference. You just started your day positive. Good morning, beautiful. If you are laying in bed and you turn and you voice this to whomever is close to you, oh God, I am so tired. I just want to lay here. You're defeated and you haven't even got out of bed. Don't do it. I mean, just positive, positive, positive. On your business, think about what you want your business to be, where you want to go. Picture it. Picture it in your mind. if you can picture it, you can have it. Every athlete in the world visualizes. Every athlete, every dancer, they visualize what they're going to do before they do it. Visualize your business and visualize your success. See yourself where you want to be. See it. Make that real in your mind and it will happen. I can go on and on. We don't want to get me going. And see, here I go. Somebody take me home. Ken better take me home. When you've got negative people around you, unless it's a spouse, and I have to keep saying this, unless it's a spouse, get negative people out of your life. They will bring you down. You will have people in your life that will, they want you to be down here with them. The reason you're here tonight is that you want to be up here. Do not listen to them and don't hang out with them. Most of us have somebody in our life that's not our spouse that just doesn't have anything good to say. Don't hang around with them. They will bring you down. Don't allow it. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. But
No, I do too.
It's on the mind of most new users, like whether to use it neat, at least without music underneath, or some prefer to use something under. So what's the worst scenario if you use something that's not suitable? Like if you have retinol and you do not know it.
Well, you should know if you've got a retinol, but a retinol is a great example.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what's going to be worse for your skin if you use something retinol underneath?
Well, if you know you're using a retinol, for sure do a test spot. For sure. Because it is going to make that retinol work better. Our nurses used to use it all the time.
So it enhances it.
And what?
Yes.
Yes.
Amplify. Yes, it amplifies it. Yes. It'll amplify anything that's under it.
Because I thought I'm under the impression that if you do not use with retinol and
That you cannot.
yeah,
It's
No,
not
you-
true that you cannot.
Oh, no, you absolutely can use it over a retinol. But if you're using a retinol, do a test spot. Because it will, and it might get just a little red, and if you can take it, well, go ahead, because it's going to make it better. It will absolutely make it better. But if it feels like it's burning, don't do it.
so we can also use it without any kind of underneath.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't put anything underneath it at all. Most guys don't. We don't do moisturizers. Except our products. One of my favorite products is not here. That's the barrier. Yeah.
That's your favorite. This is mine.
Is it?
David, sorry, I've got a question for you.
Sure.
Off what Lillian said to you. Because we've been told that with regards to retinol, for example, or regards to any healing products, it will amplify it.
Yes.
And amplifying may not be a good thing.
May not.
So, I'm a bit confused with that.
Okay. Well, when I say it may not, if it burns and it's uncomfortable, then that's not good for you. If it's tolerable, then what you're looking for from the retinol, it's going to amplify it and make it work better for you.
But does it mean if on the retinol front when it heals further over a period of time, will you become hypersensitive to it? we keep using the
The
product over it.
retinol over it. I can only, since honestly I've never used the retinol, I know that our nurses used it. They used the retinol, and depending on, of course, these are nurses. Nurses, I love it. Absolutely. And they would use it, they would use it, and even if it burned, they wanted to enhance that retinol. So they would really push the envelope. No, that's incorrect. No, you can certainly use it with retinol, but that's not. And if you I'm not a doctor, I really can't answer that. I would ask one of our doctors that question, would you do me a favor? Would you email me? And just send me that question, I'll send it to Dr. Powell, and he'll answer that. Okay, that'd be good. Yeah, sure. No, that's quite all right. Because of our product, or oh, wonderful. Are you sober yet? Well, no, this week. Get your team. You get silver this week. You will earn $300 for getting silver. $300 for Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Hey, thanks for Thank you. You bet. I hope you learned something, or I didn't tell you something that make sure we actually were talking about today how we open Vietnam. You're not registered yet, we know how to do that. And we always go in what's called NFR, which is not a police sale, but everybody does. You can go into a country as long, usually if it's below $1 million a month, then you're not going to run into any problem. It's a market. In order to do that, the product would have to come from here and go there. Because we can't do a country where we're not ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, we will do that. We will do that when we register. But first we'll see how it's expanded, because it's expensive. And we know it's very expensive. So it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us, and it's going to take some time. So your neighbor here, Malaysia, is very expensive also. So we're familiar with all of that. Are you leaving soon? We're looking forward to riding back to the hotel. We're going to call a taxi. Are there tanks that run here, or you have to call? Okay, they're everywhere, so we just walk out and just No, Ken and I do travel together, but not all the time. It's just, I'll be in Hong Kong probably. I haven't said it yet. I'm just guessing now. It's the 26th of February. I don't know what the date is. I'll probably still be either in Hong Kong when I may come here. As a rule, I'm always someplace over the country. That's why I guess. Yeah, it's the, I'm doing business with the government. It's good. That's when I'm generally, when I'm in country, I'm at meetings just like I did tonight. Today, all day, I was in meetings on
maybe 5 weeks, maybe 2 months. Here's what was fine.
No, I have exactly the sad thing is people always tell me it's more than you get out of the longer the and I said, you know, the inside, some sure is the same all over the world. Because generally, I don't go out and sit inside.
They want to they don't come to the shooting as they do. But people like this one. What we also do in Canada is sure. The 16 bottle I buy it.
Sure. I post where I'm going if I'm having meetings. But I'm just on business, I don't like this trip, I did not post it now because I'm meeting on the web, on our website. And that's because most of it is business. I'm not here to see strictly. If I had time, I would have to do that.
They'll buy it.
As far as if I'm in where you are, I don't know.
I'm always going to take me to get you guys.
The quote rule is that you start. Request us to get you to 100. That's right. But that's just for the U.S. and Canada. Okay, guys. But I'm in my combination. So thanks very much. All right. Thanks for coming. So if I'm over here, I will let you know what I'm doing.
Like myself and the rest of us each other.
I've been all over Asia and
The monthly that you get, manage to that you need to pay, it's better to see the to be able to earn
Korea.
So in order to do that, that is actually so that you can use one of it. I mean, everyone is going to say right? So that you can go to the city and you actually want some that's all you need to do to maintain. All they need is for you to stay on the
Your restaurant would be a great place to go. See, people always go to restaurants. In this business, you recommend you get paid. I look forward to having food in our restaurant.
We will have to, all of us will have to help or drink constantly. That means we will do the explanation basically just and then you just come there from so it goes on like that. And because we are growing downwards, we are not growing up.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you. We did laces, we had all kinds of laces. I don't know about taking that step further. I don't know that, but that they came on and they really used his laces. Big distance. Somebody I don't know how you did it, but it's somebody I don't know how many women
Oh, you would like to what's that's not working? Just go around and just not to App Store to upgrade it. That's my WhatsApp is my version is an upgraded version. It works well without anything. Everything works well. I bought this one. I got it. Yeah, it works well. You can see it in the moisturizer. It amplifies it. That's what I do also. The guys are like that. Whatever that I want to do, yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, like Daniel using
let's say you're saying that it looks better, right? Without thing, right? Then it doesn't say what amplifies. Yeah, just that it works well on its own. But it's like if you use something about it, it helps.
I can't. When it comes to
I have 2 points, but that's not one of them.
Thank you. Yeah, they are.
My WhatsApp doesn't work.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like that. I'm probably exactly that's what I'm saying. We need to look at file
I'm sorry, tell me your name.
Well, I'm Gigi.
Gigi, okay.
You just but before.
Gigi, everybody, good night. Thank you very much.
Sorry, he wants to go to the back to see my baby.
Your baby?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta see this.
Oh. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you ready?
All right, good. I'll talk about Thursday.
I'm trying to set up something for you and Kate. So I pulled up this video from Danielle. She's trying to about what day and where you're going to be, which house you're going to be in.
Well, we're going to be in the hotel. Ken knows. Thank you very much. Let me give the hotel because I
I know you just go where you have to go.
Yeah, they're supposed to take care of that stuff for me. That's all I know.
Is your
Sure.
will coordinate.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He cannot answer you already. He's now double vision.
Yeah.
Can you bring him to buy? Hopefully we see.
Yeah, I know we start at like 10 in the morning, and we go, what I don't know
Wait.
is how long, and then what we've got scheduled in the evening. I don't know. There's another, well, first of all, my schedule is in my room. So that's the main thing.
Different shots as well.
That's quite all right.
Who's phone is it now?
Somebody, so sooner or later they will remember the so you can use. What phone is it? iPhone 5. Is it iPhone?
Okay, come on in. I don't have any.
And then you file addendums to that, which yeah, that's just
Well, you must do intensive option, they say, right? Smart. Correct.
Yeah, it's you.
呢個睇真啊，好煩佢，要等個 run， 呢個睇真啦。
It's still drizzling. It was drizzling.
Yeah, I go up first. Camera này máy ra nó sẽ I don't need it. Anytime.
Yeah, I knew, you know. That's the biggest cultural shock, you know that? He said, he mentioned. What's wrong with this? When did they leave the company? But why is the phone like that? You mean the person like left for you? No, tiring. You haven't gone through my Muay Thai session. Hey, don't run away. Hi. Hey, why the person ankle? The person call right?
Yes. Hello? Yeah. Hello, you have your phone here? Ronald's place. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I